와, 여기 잔디구장이 있어.
와, 여기 세부에서 유일하게 축구부가 있는 학교래요. 근데 여기 잔디를 보면은 이 인공 잔디가 아니에요. 진짜 그렇게 할 수 있는 이유가 학비가 1년에 1밀리언. 1밀리언이면은 지금 환율로 1년에 학비가 2,400만 원입니다. 뭐가 포함되는지 모르겠는데 일단 한번 자세히 알아볼게요. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
자, 오늘은 여기 세부에서 제가 알기로는 학비가 가장 비싼 CIS라는 국제학교에 왔습니다. 이 학교는 거의 한 100년 정도 전통이 있는 학교인데요. 제가 알기로 미국에 있는 학교랑 학비가 비슷하대요. 그래서 좀 놀랐는데 왜 비싼지, 그리고 필리핀의 학기는 어떻게 되는지, 세부에서 가장 비싸고 유명한 학교라고 하니까 같이 한번 시설을 돌아보겠습니다. 어학원 업계에서 12년 정도 일하신 저희 크리스 형님,
안녕하세요.
그리고 여기 오늘 학교 투어 도와줄 테시.
Hello, I'm Tessie, and this is Cebu International School. We offer programs from kindergarten to grade 12, as well as preschool. Because of, even though we're not meeting here, but the subscription that we get for the programs to support the online learning are quite pricey.
Yeah, I know.
이 CIS 학교에는 23개국의 학생들이 공부를 하고 있다고 합니다. 와, 여기가 농구장 겸 그 운동하는 공간인데 세부에 와서 본 농구 코트 중에 시설이 제일 좋아요. 에릭?
That's one by me, one of
뭐 암벽등반 하는 것도 있고. 캔 암벽등반 해봤나?
해볼 계획입니다.
내가 저거 15m 올라가 봤거든. 와, 15m 올라가면은 다리가 후두르르 떨려. 근데 여기 보이는 칸막이가 이제 코로나 끝나고 다시 수업을 하면은 이제 책상에 설치할 칸막이라고 하네요. 여기 관리 상태는 수영장을 보면 알 수 있는데 거의 호텔급으로 관리를 하고 있는 것 같아요. 근데 요즘 기준으로 보면은 호텔보다 상태가 더 좋네. 여기 수영장 크기는 한 30m 정도 되는 것 같습니다. 30m 정도 레인지.
저기 유아용 풀장도 있네요.
이런 정도. 아, 그리고 이 학교는 킨더가든, 엘리멘터리 스쿨, 하이스쿨 이렇게 세 학교가 모여 있는 국제 학교입니다. 한국으로 치면은 유치원, 초등학교, 중학교, 고등학교. 제가 세부 와서 놀라운 것 중에 하나가 집 외에 바깥에서 제대로 된 화장실에 가려면은 공항 아니면 호텔 그 두 군데 아니면은 화장실이 제대로 된 데가 별로 없어요. 뭐가 좀 다르냐면은 이 화장실 뚜껑 있는 데가 거의 없습니다. 화장지는 뭐 생각도 안 하고 이 뚜껑 있는 데가 별로 없는데 여기 뚜껑이 있어요. 자, 여기 앞에 보면은 좀 깔끔한 건물이 있는데 이 건물이 새로운 기숙사 건물이래요. 근데 이게 코로나 기간에 지어져 가지고 저희가 처음이라고 합니다. 자, 한번 들어가 볼게요. 헬로.
와, 여기는 식당인가 보네.
Yes, this is the common area. This is the common area, but we are still working on some frequency. Yes, we are installing CCTV.
CCTV.
Yes.
남자 기숙사 먼저 가보겠습니다. 자, 여기는 2인실이에요. 2인실. 보면은 이쪽이 침대고 여기 수납 공간. 여기 공부할 수 있게. 저기도 들어오고. 공부할 때 생각나네. 오. 리모컨은 가지고 갈 수가 없습니다. 자, 여기는 3인실이에요. 아까 봤던 이렇게 한 세트가 여기는 3개가 있네요. 여기 화장실인데 시설 좋아. 호텔급인데.
웬만한 한국 건물보다 좋네요.
변기 뚜껑 있어.
와, 샤워룸도 이렇게 칸막이로 다 쳐져 있네.
여기가 샤워룸인데 히터가 있어요. 히터.
야.
여기가 비상구인데 필리핀도 소방법이 강화가 돼가지고 여기 기존에 있던 어학원들도 여기 파이어 엑싯을 전부 다 만들었어요. 자, 여기는 여자층입니다. 조금 전에 갔던 데는 3층 남자층이고 여기는 2층 여자층이에요. 차이점이 있다면은 이 벽 색깔이 좀 여성스러운 것. 나머지는 다 동일한 것 같습니다. 자, 여기 좋은 학교답게 학교 안에 ATM도 있어요. 용돈 걱정 없네요. 여기가 뭐냐면은 제 체력을 측정하는 겁니다. 클래스 오브 2020. 그러니까 올해 졸업생들인데 여기 아래 보면은 이 학생들이 대학교를 어디로 진학을 했는지 지금 나오고 있습니다. 예를 들어서 여기 우리 이쁜 김지현 학생 같은 경우에는 4군데 미국 대학교 합격했고 그리고 두바이도 합격했네. 그리고 와 여기 천재 한 명 있어요. 천재. 하나 둘 셋 넷 다 8개 미국 학교에 합격했습니다.
She is accepted.
Wow.
So since this is the
여기.
current grade 12, every
이
month
친구는
the rest
한국 학생인데 연세대
of the
합격했네.
Saturday.
와세다. 여기
어우.
일본 친구 있는데 일본 친구는 여기 와세다. 이 친구는 캐나다, 미국, 유럽, 캐나다, 유럽. 기가 막힌다. 이 친구는 캐나다 출신인가 봐요.
Full scholarship Ivy.
이 친구는 그 아이비리그에 있는 학교에 입학을 했고 풀 스칼러십 전액 장학금으로 입학했어요.
와.
두크대.
Yeah, do.
버스틴.
와.
올만한데요?
이 정도면 워밀리언 안 아깝지.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Let me introduce yourself.
Okay, myself, my name is Justine. I am the marketing manager of Cebu International School, and I'm also in charge of student recruitment.
Hello, Justin.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming and joining us here.
You're welcome. I have a question, Justin.
Yes.
So, when is the enrollment here?
Enrollment is open at any time, so families can join at any time that they want. So we will just have to evaluate based on what they finished in their home country, and then we evaluate and we let them know what grade they are eligible to be here. So if they finish grade 5, then if they are good for grade 6, then we will let them join grade 6. It's like that.
Okay.
Yes.
한국이랑 조금 다른 게 한국은 보통 그 등록 기간이 정해져 있잖아요. 근데 여기는 애니타임이라고 하니까 오고 싶을 때 그냥 오면 되네요.
아, 그걸 제가 좀 설명을 드릴게요. 뭐냐면은 다른 나라에서 공부하다 온 친구들은 국제학교에 일단 들어오기 위해서 또 학년을 이수하기 위해서는 테스트를 봐야 하고 그 테스트를 봐서 그 학년에 적합하다 하면은 그 학년에 들어갈 수 있고 만약 그렇지 못한 경우에는 여기서 따로 그 학년을 따라갈 수 있는 그 수업을 진행을 하고 거기에서 통과가 되면은 그 학년에 진학을 할 수 있습니다. 가령 5학년을 마치고 한국에서 온 학생이 있는데 그 학생이 이제 6학년에 들어가야 되잖아요. 근데 6학년에 들어가기 위해서 테스트를 봐서 그 6학년에 부합한 성적이 나오면 6학년에 진학을 할 수 있는 것이고 그 성적이 안 나오면은 또 다른 그 기간 동안에 준비를 해서 그 테스트를 합격을 해야지 6학년을 진행할 수 있습니다.
그러면은 만약에 내가 지금 5학년인데 다음 해에 6학년으로 지원을 해도 6학년이 안 될 수가 있는 거예요.
그렇죠. 그게 문제예요. 그러니까 한국하고 해외 학교의 가장 큰 차이점은 한국에서는 고등학교 졸업하기 전까지는 졸업할 때까지는 어떻게 보면 굉장히 관대하게 의무교육처럼 돼서 페일이라는 게 없어요. 하지만 해외 학교에서는 우리가 흔히 말하는 F학점 페일이 있습니다. 그리고 페일을 당했을 경우에는 그 학년이 누락이 돼요.
If student got asked fail,
Okay.
what about education fee? Refund or no refund?
What do you mean like fail? Like fail the school or the test?
Great test.
Oh, if they because for us, our goal is to help the student success. So we want to make sure that they don't fail. We will guide them so that they don't fail. Because CIS is not pass or fail school. No, it's a school to grow, to help children be better. So we don't really have to fail. It's not in our vocabulary. So I'm not really sure how to answer the question if they fail or if do we refund the fees. If they decide, it's the family's decision. If they decide that they want to leave the school, then usually there are no refunds. If they paid for the whole school year, then we will refund the semesters that they didn't join. So if they join half the year only, but they pay for whole school year, then we will give them back portion of the fee.
굉장히 제너러스한 학교네요.
Can I ask more? Because in his case, he was asking you like, for example, like someone from other country applied here, and then he couldn't pass the test for the next year.
For the entrance test.
Yes.
Okay. If he could not pass the entrance, because not really entrance test, it's called assessment test. The test is not pass or fail. It's to determine what level is their knowledge.
Yes.
So, for example, if we test them for grade 9, but their level of math, English, science is grade 5, then we have an office here, it's called student support, that will support to train them to be eligible for grade 9. If their age is grade 9, but their brain is grade 5, then our support office will make sure that they get the support that they need. The problem is if our support team is full, because we have many students who are the same, if we cannot accommodate that, then that's how we will tell the parents. Sorry, because we already have enough children to support, we also have the limit. If we already have enough children to support, then we may not be able to admit the child. But we don't say they fail. No, we do not do that. Yeah, because it determines the level of the student.
Sweet school. What about if Korean students want to take entrance exam in Korea? Is that possible?
Right now, it's still not possible because our system is here in our school. It's a special system that we have that we do not really use outside, or we cannot administer online. But because of the pandemic, we are working on ways that we can hopefully deliver the test online. But for now, no. We encourage the families to come here. But if they really want to join the school, before they come here, we encourage them to give us their school records so we can do assessment of the students, how do you say this, school history. Because we also have our counselor that will evaluate the history, the grades, the level, and yeah, that's how we do it.
So, how many students you have?
Right now, we have, before coronavirus, we had around 335. Now we have maybe 260, around 260. So yeah, very low because most of the foreigners leave, and then most of the Koreans also left. But then we also have the limit. Are you aware of our limit for each nationality? So it's 30% of our total student numbers. So for example, we have around 260, 30% limit for each. So 30% limit for Koreans, for Japanese, for Americans, for Australians. So if it's more than 30%, then it will be on wait list. Yes.
How much is education fee from kindergarten to high school?
Okay, so for CIS, we start from early years 1, which is 3 years old, up to grade 12, which is 18 years old. So it will start around $6,000 to $18,000. So yeah, the younger, the lesser, it will go a bit higher per grade level. So if in the early years or kindergarten, it's around $6,000 to $8,000 a year. But grade 12 is higher because it's more, the curriculum is better and higher for like international. So around $18,000.
$18,000.
18 to 20,000 at the most.
그 유치원생은 한국 돈으로 한 700~800만 원. 고 고등학교 고학년은 연에 한 2천만 원 초반대.
I saw earlier there was a dormitory newly built it,
Yes.
and then it was new. I think that nobody knows about that.
Yes, it's actually very new. We are supposed to open early next year. So we are getting ready for the opening. And then it can fit the total of 40 students. So 20 per floor, 20 boys and 20 girls. And then we will have assistants per floor, and we will also have the head of the dormitory. And then all meals are included, breakfast and dinner and snacks. I think for lunch they can get from the school. So and then we also have, of course, electricity, high-speed internet connection, air condition, 24/7. We have very good security system. So I hope that it will be a big hit for the students who want to study in CIS but do not have a family here.
So okay then, everybody want to know how much is the rate?
The rate is around $17,000 per year. That's 10 months of school. So if you divide it per month, it's around $1,700, which is already including everything like the meals. You don't have to ride the car to come to school. You just walk. It's just beside it. So I think that we have a very good advantage.
그러니까 약 한 달에 200만 원. 그러니까 교육비에 기숙사비는 별도고, 그리고 준비물도 별도.
What does that mean?
What is specialty in CIS?
Well, I can say for our school is that we are a full IB school. So IB school is called International Baccalaureate. It is one of the #1 curriculums in the world. So in an IB school, we have early years, primary years, middle years, and diploma program, which is for grade 11 and 12. This diploma program will guarantee good admission to good universities around the world. That is what's special about us. And secondly, our teachers, we have a good ratio of 60% foreign teachers and 40% local teachers. And for our foreign teachers, they come from almost 15 different nationalities. So if we also, if we teach the special subjects like Mandarin, Spanish subjects, those teachers are native speakers. Native speakers, yes. So we make sure that we stick to the curriculum. What I can say is that we are the only IB continuum school in the Philippines from start to finish. Other international schools and IB schools only have the grade 11 and 12 or the primary years, but CIS is full. So if you really want your child to get a good quality international education from when they are young until they graduate, then this is the school to go.
How about Korean language teacher? You have?
We don't have Korean language teachers.
Ako
We
na
don't-
lang.
Good punchline.
여기 학비가 비싼 이유가 그 외국 국적 그 선생님들이 많네요. 이거는 비싼 이유가 있네요.
네, 중국어 수업은 중국인 선생님이 하시고 스페니시어는 또 스페인 사람이 하는 제대로 된 스쿨입니다.
How about food? Food is important.
Yes, very important. We understand that because our students come from different countries, and whether in the Philippines or in the world, so we try to cater to their needs. So we have Filipino food, of course, it's our specialty. We have American sandwiches. We have Italian, such as pizza, pasta, which is authentic. Because the owner of our cafeteria is Italian, actually, right? And then because we also have the Koreans who miss their home food, so we also hire like a Korean doshirak maker to come and send food every day. And recently we had Japanese bento, but we're not sure if they're going to continue when the school starts. Hopefully they will. Yes. So that's the choices of our food.
식비는 포함이에요. We saw beautiful playground.
Field?
Yeah, field.
Okay.
Yeah. How about sports class?
Okay, we give importance to our sports here in school. As you can see, we have very good field, very big. The size is actually the right size for football games. There is this thing called ISAC. It's called International Schools Athletics Conference. So we send students 3 times a year it's a group of 7 international schools in the Philippines. So there is British School Manila, Brent School Manila, and then the athletes of those schools compete against each other. Yes, so either depending on who is hosting, so some of them come here. If they host, then our athletes fly there. So for the sports, it's soccer, basketball, and volleyball. Those 3 sports. So those are the important sports here in school. Those 3.
Do you have uniform?
Yes, we have a uniform. It's actually very comfortable. So we sell the CIS shirts. It's white shirt with color with the logo on the side. But for the bottom part, it's up to the students what they want to buy. So it can be shorts, skirt, pants, as long as it's brown or khaki color. Yeah, it's either brown color. So guys can wear pants, they can wear shorts, girls can wear skirts, and they can wear pants, they can also wear shorts. And then for the shoes, it's also can be anything, but has to be with socks and closed shoes with socks. So that's our uniform.
How about guy can wear skirt?
It's up to them.
How much is uniform?
Uniform is around 300 pesos for the shirt.
300 peso for shirt?
Yes.
How about
It's up to the student. Maybe buy in Uniqlo or
Ah.
H&M. It's up to them. It's their comfort level.
how about school supply?
For school supplies, the school provides together with the school fees from kindergarten to grade 5. So it's included. And then, but for grade 6 to grade 12, it's not much as the primary years. So we just give them a list and they can buy themselves, which also includes the specs for the laptop, because we have requirements, because we're very strong in our technology learning as well.
Okay, I want to know about the school activity, like the prom and the acquaintance party, like that.
Okay. For school activities, they are usually done by the students, driven by the students. So of course, each year we have the prom, which is hosted by our grade 11s for our grade 12 since they're graduating. So it's usually in one of the hotel ballrooms in Cebu. It's optional if you want to go. If students want to go, it's good for good socializing, but we do not force anybody to come to events. We also have family events like the Sinulog Family Day that's attended by the whole family. We invite the real Sinulog dancers.
Oh.
Yes, to perform in our field. So our international families really like that event. We also have the International Day. International Day is where we showcase all of our different nationalities. So they have a performance based on which country they come from. And then usually, because every time different countries are called, the Koreans is the most the most students. So it's very good for them.
한국 사람이 제일 많다.
그 이벤트 할 때.
아.
이벤트 할 때. 왜냐면 세부에 있는 외국인 비율이 한국인이 지금 많기 때문에 그런 이벤트를 하면은 한국 교민들이 많이 참석을 합니다.
How about school hour?
For typical day in CIS, classes start at 7:30 in the morning, and then for elementary school until grade 5, they finish at 2:30, and then for middle school and high school is until 3:10, and then for the toddler, the early years, 3 years old and 4 years old, there is choice between 11:30 or full day until 2:30.
Is there after school activity?
Yes, there's very many after school activities. So it's not fixed every year. It changes depending on what we can offer. We offer as many as 40. So there's very many activities to choose from. So we have sports, music, dance, art, cooking, designing, even Model United Nations, like speaking, debate, so many different kinds that the students can also engage in.
How about free, extra or?
Sometimes it depends on the club, because some clubs are done by external people. So some clubs are free, some clubs have fees. For example, if it's football, we have a fee because we pay for the coach. And then, for example, for cooking class, there's a fee because we'll buy the cooking materials. It's like that kind of fees. It's not much. The highest fee would be $100 per semester. Yeah, that's the highest already.
Do you have school bus?
Yes, we have school bus. We designate pickup points in Cebu. So there's a list where we can pick up students, and then we can drop them off in the afternoon as well. So it's not really house door to door. But for example, if they live in IT Park, then we have drop off in IT Park. We have drop off in Ayala, and then in Manila, where most of our students live, like Maria Luisa, we have the pick up and drop off there.
So where is most far place for?
Farthest.
Ayala.
Ayala.
Ayala is the farthest.
Ayala.
Yes. So if they live beyond Ayala, or maybe if they live in Guadalupe, I know it's very far, so they travel to IT Park or Ayala, where our bus is.
Okay, so now after Corona, so we are having hard time. So we can say that we are all survivors here.
Yes.
There's no face-to-face class here.
Yes.
But through the online, is it enough to students to get learning from this school?
That's a very good question. That's the perfect question that we need right now. Because the answer is yes. The answer is most certainly yes. The reason why I say yes, because we have such a strong training for our teachers. The reason why the school has high fees is so that we can deliver the quality education, whether face-to-face, online, phone. We make sure the same quality is delivered. I can also tell you that we had no problems with the transition from face-to-face to online because we were ready. Before that, whenever, in the Philippines, whenever there's typhoon or raining season, there's no school, right? We make the students practice the online. So we will say, yes, there's no school, but we will practice the online learning. That's why the transition was very smooth. We have no problems. We did not really want to say that to the public because we know many schools have the problem. Yes. We don't want to say, CIS is good, like that. We just do what we do best, which is to give the quality education to students. And I can say that we have been quite successful because our students are learning from all over the world. We have students who have not been able to come back to Cebu from Korea, but they are adjusting very well. They feel that they are still receiving the same type of lessons, tests, and support from their teachers, even if they're not here in Cebu. So that's what I can say.
CIS the best.
For us, yes.
First, we were expecting like August.
Yes.
But the Philippine government said, no, that's not impossible. Impossible, so they moved on October 5. So many people, also for me, I was expecting to will open on end of September. Because so that the student visa student can come in this country.
Same.
But until now, they closed the border.
Yes.
So actually there is no answer, but what do you think when can be possible we can have a face-to-face class?
I would say that because I think the government is quite unsure, and I think they are quite, they don't want to do it very quickly because, Philippines is a developing country, so if we get hit with a second wave, we don't know if we can survive, right?
Yeah.
We don't know if our economy can survive,
Yes.
our healthcare can survive. So I think that they want to make sure that it's good to open so that it doesn't happen again. In Europe, right? They open, very good, okay, lockdown finished, but second wave, third wave, yeah. And they have to do it again. So I think the government wants to make sure that it doesn't happen again. And us as a school, we also respect that because we know that we are a school and we deal with teachers, students, very sensitive people and families, We don't want to open and then to risk our school as well. So we will just follow what the government says. We, of course, from our side, we hope that we will be able to open even tomorrow. Like everybody misses the school. The teachers miss teaching, the students miss their friends. So we really hope that they can open again, and I'm really hoping by March or February even that we can open again. But only the government can say. Yeah, we hope
I was
so.
hoping that.
Yes.
Since this is an international school, so most students and most parents are expecting their student study abroad to other country. But due to the pandemic, there's no way to go to study abroad. So what is your school's plan?
Actually, let me correct you for a little bit because we can actually still cater students to study abroad. We have a very strong college counseling program because it's like this. They study here in CIS with the hopes of studying in the US, the UK, Australia, Europe, wherever they want to go. And our college counselor makes sure that that happens for them. So I can say that depending on the school and depending on the country that they apply, we will make it happen. Because not everything is closed. For example, we have students who got accepted to Canada this year. They were not able to join the fall semester face to face, so they're doing the online class, but they are already preparing to leave to Canada on January. They've already made preparations.
So for the meantime, they still have a online class on
Yes,
Canada.
it depends on the school as well. So if the school gives, like for California schools, they will have online class until, we don't know, maybe until the whole year. So it's also advantageous for our students who are here. But once the school decides to open, then as long as they are accepted to that school, then the visa will also follow. Yeah, because that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Okay, so since pandemic, all the schools are doing online class.
Mhm.
So how the tuition in here is the same as before?
The tuition is the same, and the reason is maybe I can even say we should charge more
Oh.
because our teachers are now working 24/7.
Uh-huh.
The teachers are doing the recording the videos, talking to students one by one. It takes so much time and takes so much effort. The only difference is they're not in school, but our fees are the same, and also we understand that families are struggling. There are families that are struggling financially. Some may have lost their jobs or business is going slow. So we accept like financial help.
Financial.
Yeah, so if they say we still want to study in CIS, but it's hard for us, what can we do? So maybe we can adjust their payment plans, or maybe we can help them with giving them a discount. So we're very personable here. We do not have like a very rigid or very strict set of rules. We try our best to accommodate within what we can do. Yes, so that.
조금 전에 그 학비에 대해서 물어봤는데 사실 여기 학비가 꽤 비싸던데 아무리 사업이 잘 된다고 하더라도 다들 힘드니까 학비 내는데 좀 문제가 있지 않을까라고 생각했었는데 학교에서는 그럴 경우에는 학비를 좀 나눠서 내든가 아니면은 좀 할인을 해준다던가 이렇게 재정적으로 좀 도움을 주고 있는 것 같습니다.
So my question is, now that after the pandemic, do you think that Koreans still want to come back to Cebu, or do they still like the place, or did they change their mind or something like that?
I think they still want to meet Cebu
Okay,
because
that's good for us.
we just start our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So we couldn't ever get many subscribers yet.
Mm-hmm.
But some Korean put comment.
Mm.
I want to visit Cebu,
Okay.
Cebu like that.
Yes.
And then one of the major travel agency in Korea, they
Mhm.
already start operate. And then they already got many reservations.
That's good. But how about for long term? Like, you know, students or businesses?
I heard that some Korean businessmen already get inside Philippines.
Okay, that's good.
And then we have many friends
Yeah.
who is staying in Korea and
Mhm.
then they want to go back to Seoul.
Okay.
I think it will be soon.
Hopefully. Were you in Cebu during the pandemic? The whole time, or did
Yeah,
you?
whole time.
Oh wow! What did you do? What was your activity that you could not come out?
We have scuba dive shop near the sea in
Lucky
Marigan.
you!
Yeah.
What a life! Perfect
Yeah.
life.
So since start COVID,
Yeah.
we went to scuba dive equipment shop.
Mm.
And we bought new equipment. Then
So nice.
we tried scuba dive many times. And then
So the everyday activity is swimming, scuba dive,
yeah, almost.
in the sun. Oh, that's nice. Good for you. Good for you. Many people are envious. So what's the purpose of you like interviewing schools or wanting to find out more about us, or let's say other schools in Cebu?
We operate travel agency and scuba dive shop and then school agency. All
Okay.
Study abroad agency.
Study abroad, okay.
Yeah.
Study abroad from Korea
Yes.
to other countries.
Yes.
So actually, I felt boring in diving.
Okay.
Then During COVID, we watch YouTube.
Yeah, correct.
One day, we were thinking, how about we start YouTube, and then we promote school, and hotels, leisure.
Yes.
So I think it will help for revive self-tourism and then our business also. And then for this video, we hope we collect students.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree. But what was your first reason why you came to Cebu? For your dive shop, or?
Actually, when I came to for the first time, it was for pilot training.
Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm still a student pilot.
Ah, okay. But cannot fly now, right? Because
Yeah. Then during training, I did tour guide part-time job. That time, I realized that this industry is good.
yeah.
So I just stopped training and just open my business.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, Justin, do you have anything to say to your student or your key co-workers?
Hi everyone, we hope that you can come back to school. We are looking forward to having all our families from all around the world come back to Cebu and join us again because we miss you all so much. And we wish that you are all staying healthy and we will see you soon. To the future students of CIS, we really hope that you choose our school. It's one of the best schools in Southeast Asia. We have a great city as well. Cebu City is known for its beaches, for its mountains, its easy access to these places, of course, and a lot of hobbies like scuba diving. So if you integrate it into your lifestyle, we hope that you can join us. And we hope that you can also find more about our school.
자, 여기까지 세부에서 가장 비싸고 좋은 학교지만 아이비리그 프로그램을 가지고 있는 학교 중에서는 아시아에서 제일 싼 학교 CIS에 대해서 알아봤습니다.
Bye!
해외에서 돈 버는 게 이렇게 힘들어요.